Imp of the Sun caught my attention after seeing its colorful environments. This 2D action platformer has all the makings of a memorable indie adventure that I'm glad I had the chance to play in an early demo build. The game's Peruvian-inspired artwork and music set the foundation for a genuinely charming adventure. In Imp of the Sun, you play as Nin, an imp created by the dying sun's last spark. This overall quest finds you tasked with using your powers of flame to defeat the four keepers who stole the sun's powers. Along the way, you'll receive help from several support characters whose aid allows you to progress through the journey. A few of these characters are Suyana, a small child who gives you a skull radio to provide hints, Izzy, an old lady who keeps track of your collectibles, and Kari, a once explorer turned ghost who saves your progress and helps you level up. The gameplay follows the traditional platformer formula: jump and air dash your way through the levels. Further, you must utilize basic melee and air combo attacks to take down enemies. You can also use spears as ranged weapons to interact with the environment and hit switches. Throughout the adventure, you acquire new skills and abilities meant to make defeating the four keepers easier. This is where elements come into play, as falling into water or traversing through waterfalls reduces your inner fire. Your inner fire bar is used to throw spears, replenish your health, and utilize abilities such as turning your body into smoke to navigate through solid vines and obstacles. In addition to skills and abilities, you can also collect quipus. These hidden items are returned to the old lady Izzy, as she is the only one who can read them. These collectibles are based on real-world Andean cultural artifacts and add to the history and lore behind the Eternal Eclipse. This is the first title from Peruvian-based studio Sunwolf Entertainment, who was inspired by local traditions and cultures for hand-drawn characters and background art. Sunwolf also sought out permission to sample local historical instruments, featuring them in their stunning original soundtrack, composed by a live studio orchestra. Imp of the Sun doesn't seem to try to break the mold of 2D action platformers. Instead, we get a very familiar title that challenges the player across environmental puzzles and enemy encounters. Its setting is where players will see the most standout areas of the adventure, which the developer hopes will encourage players to discover all the twists, surprises, and hidden secrets they've put together. It's easy to see the inspiration that went into this game. Still, the design and soundtrack have me looking forward to playing more and discovering other ways this adventure sets itself apart from other titles in the genre. Imp of the Sun releases on Steam and Epic Games Store in early 2022. Thanks for watching. Check out the full preview at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.